Okay folks, another one I found on the street. I find so many things, many varieties of things on the street. It's not fucking funny, but you know, I like to use them and make interesting pieces out of them. It's a lot cheaper than going to the knob shop or anywhere to pick up stuff. I try to source as much stuff as I can off the street. I haven't op shopped for a couple of months now. It's just too expensive for my tight budget. So I'm trying my best to bring work that's been utilised from items that are often grungy and filthy and really got a street flavour to it because it comes off the street. It's Christmas Day today, folks. Okay, let's see what we have here. Okay, fire door frame. I think we could call it a fire rating label. As you can see, it's been run over by cars and shit. Let's see how we go with this. Yeah, that's come up looking quite interesting. Not quite what I'm after, but it looks like it's got promise. Deep breath. I'm going to do it this way. Yeah, that looks interesting, but it's not quite what I'm after. Do wonder I'm going to do another one. I do like the way it's got the wording there, the lettering. Going to do something different, folks. Yeah, that's come up looking quite interesting. I think we could utilise that. Make something really abstract out of it, perhaps. Maybe lessen the enlargement. Gonna make it 200. But yeah, it's Christmas Day today, folks. I'm not with my partner. I'm not with my friend Luigi, who I really love and care for, and I really miss. And I'm trying to get on the 6 o'clock news with my photocopier demos. Trying to get on Channel 9 in particular. Trying to get my stuff out there. Which is proving more difficult than I thought. I started this campaign more than 10 years ago. I thought social media was going to get me through, but make no mistake, it won't. Social media alone isn't good enough, and that's come up looking quite a treat. But social media alone can't get you there, folks, in most cases, I've found. I know that sounds a bit dreary and a bit negative, but I don't really believe in the power of people power. It's too fucking slow and cumbersome, and you need everyone to be pedalling in the same direction, and that usually does not seem to happen as often as you'd like it to. So it's like putting a bit of a dampener on things, I know, to say it like that, but I'm just telling you how it is, how my experience personally has been, and I just have to try and get it on the 6 o'clock news. So I burned a lot of discs. I've made a lot of recordings on discs and sent them physically to the TV channels. And I still haven't managed to get a peep from them. I did get an embarrassing response from one of the channels. I won't say what channel it was, but it wasn't a very pleasant experience, I found, and that's come up looking a treat. I do wonder what we're going to do with it, where we're going to cut it. I'm going to cut it there. And I'm going to enlarge this section out. We don't want this void. But basically it's really proven to be more difficult than I expected to try and get my work to go to air on the 6 o'clock news, but I'm going to I'm determined to do it. It's taken me a lot of practice, trying to polish things up as well, trying to make my work more appealing and more better shot. Like in the old days, I was really bad at my camera work, was really bad. You know, being a beginner, I wasn't brought up with video or any of that sort of shit when I was a kid. So I'm relatively new to the stuff, or I was. And I just had to get used to trying to point the camera in the right way, not doing this all the time, or when I do output something, I often didn't show the output, which was really, 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 really bad videography. Occasionally I do things wrong, but I've learned overall how to do it better. But it's still not appealing. It's not happening to the TV channels. I'm not getting what I need, because I need to get in touch with Luigi. And I just suffered another setback. My DVD burner is on the blink. So I'm going to have to get a new one fitted to my computer, to my desktop. And that's come up looking quite nice, actually. Wondering if we're going to maybe enlarge it less along the horizontal. But these are going to Channel 9, and I'm hoping soon that they'll play my material once this stuff makes it there. Yeah, that's come up looking quite nice. I actually find that in the middle looks shithouse. I think the first version was better. It was at 150%, because that's in the middle, and I don't want it in the middle. It looks shithouse. I didn't think of that. Maybe, yeah. So I'm just going to take it back from 140. Sometimes you just have to suck it and see, so as to speak. So I'm going back to 150. I try to take ordinary objects like this and turn them into artwork. I really like to do that. It's one of the good things about sourcing things from the street, is that you often do things that are just so out there, whereas when you go to an op shop, most things have a use, a normal use. Even though you do get a lot of curios that you don't know what the fuck they are, but you know they come from the kitchen or something of that nature, and they're just a normal domesticated object where you finding a fucking, like this label from a fire door, that's something you wouldn't normally find in an op shop. Fuck, I hate that. And things look damaged as well when you get them, and they got a grungy sort of street aesthetic that you wouldn't get with a more polished op shop acquisition. But it's a lot, costs you nothing, and you're also helping clean up the environment. Even though this stuff does end up in landfill most of the time, I just throw it in the bin when I'm finished, or recycle it if it's recyclable, as much as I can. But at least it's off the street and it's not going to wash into the gutter. We had hope not. Although landfill is not a good thing, it'd be good if we could minimise it even more. Anyway, let's see how this piece looks. Yeah, okay, well, that's come up looking quite a treat. I think we can now call this demo quits.